Have you ever wondered why some people seem to age gracefully while others appear to age more rapidly? What if the secret to aging lies not in a straight line, but in intricate, repeating patterns, similar to the spirals of a seashell or the branching of a tree? This is the essence of fractal time theory in aging, which suggests that biological aging might follow fractal patterns, self-repeating cycles within cycles embedded in the fabric of time itself. Fractals are everywhere in nature. Think of the way coastlines form intricate repeating shapes no matter how closely you zoom in, or how blood vessels in our bodies branch out like the limbs of a tree. The idea behind fractal time is that life events, including the processes of growth, repair, and degeneration, might not progress in a simple linear fashion. Instead, they could follow recurring, nested rhythms, patterns that repeat over days, months, and even decades. But how does this relate to aging? Our biological systems, from heartbeat rhythms to sleep cycles, operate on repeating patterns known as circadian and ultradian rhythms. Scientists are now exploring whether these cycles extend even further, shaping the overall trajectory of aging in ways we have yet to fully understand. Could it be that our cells follow hidden fractal-like patterns that determine how and when they break down and rejuvenate? Or imagine if your body had an internal clock that wasn't just ticking away in a predictable, straight linear manner, but was instead influenced by overlapping waves of biological processes. These waves could dictate how cells age, when they repair, and even how they respond to external factors like diet, stress, and exercise. If aging follows a fractal pattern, interventions could be designed to align with these natural rhythms, potentially slowing down the aging process by working with, rather than against, our biological clocks. Take, for example, intermittent fasting, a dietary practice that appears to align with our body's natural cycles, promoting cell repair and longevity. Could it be that such strategies are effective because they tap into these deeper, repeating fractal patterns? Similarly, emerging research in chronotherapy, timing medication to align with the body's natural rhythms, hints that understanding these cycles could lead to more effective treatments for age diseases. If the fractal nature of aging can be proven, it could revolutionize healthcare by shifting our focus from traditional linear models to dynamic cyclical strategies. This could lead to therapies that harness the body's inherent timing to promote longer, healthier lives. So what does this mean for you? Should you start tracking your personal rhythms, like sleep patterns and meal timings, to better align with your body's natural fractal processes? Could lifestyle adjustments based on fractal time help us not only live longer, but feel younger too? The journey into fractal time and aging is still in its early stages, but the possibilities are exciting. By looking at aging through a fractal lens, we might uncover hidden patterns that offer new pathways to longevity and well-being. Aging has long been considered a linear and inevitable process, with cells and tissues gradually deteriorating over time. However, emerging research suggests that aging may not be as straightforward as we once thought. The concept of fractal time theory proposes that biological aging follows self-similar patterns, repeating at different scales throughout an organism's life. Fractals, seen in nature in structures like coastlines, clouds, and blood vessels, exhibit complex repeating patterns that scale infinitely. If aging operates in a fractal manner, it could mean that cellular processes and molecular damage occur in periodic, cyclical patterns rather than as a continuous decline. Researchers have observed fractal-like patterns in heart rate variability, sleep cycles, and metabolic rhythms, suggesting that these processes do not follow a simple linear progression, but instead exhibit complex, repeating structures. Aging in a fractal pattern is like the rings of a tree, with each cycle representing a period of growth and decline that mirrors the ones before and after. So, fractals are mathematical constructs that describe complex structures with self-repeating patterns at different scales. In biological systems, fractal patterns are evident in natural structures such as branching blood vessels, lung airways, and even neural connections. These self-similar structures suggest that biological processes may also operate under fractal dynamics, where small-scale processes mirror larger life stage patterns. When applied to aging, this theory suggests that microscopic changes such as DNA damage or oxidative stress may reflect larger physiological changes over time. Studies have shown that cell replication errors follow fractal-like distributions, indicating that damage accumulates in patterned bursts rather than steadily over time. Fractals in biology are like a set of Russian nesting dolls. Each smaller version follows the same intricate design as the larger ones. To test whether aging follows fractal patterns, scientists have begun analyzing biological signals such as heartbeats, circadian rhythms, and cognitive performance over time. Advanced techniques in machine learning and chaos theory help detect recurring fractal-like behaviors within these signals. Biological markers such as telomere length and oxidative stress levels are also being examined to identify whether they exhibit self-similarity across different timescales. If fractal patterns are confirmed in aging processes, they could provide a novel way to measure biological age more accurately than traditional methods. Fractal analysis of brain activity in older adults has revealed patterns that correlate with cognitive decline, potentially offering a predictive tool for neurodegenerative diseases. Measuring aging with fractal analysis is like using a detailed weather forecast to predict long-term climate patterns based on short-term atmospheric changes. And at the cellular level, aging is driven by complex interactions between DNA repair mechanisms, mitochondrial function, and protein synthesis. The fractal time theory suggests that these cellular processes may not happen randomly, but in self-organized cycles that echo throughout an organism's lifespan. For example, periods of increased cellular stress, such as oxidative damage or inflammation, may follow recurring fractal patterns, with smaller cycles within larger overarching trends. In stem cell research, periodic rejuvenation cycles have been observed, suggesting that cells may have inherent fractal-based repair mechanisms that could be harnessed for anti-aging therapies. Fractal aging at the cellular level is like ocean waves, small ripples repeating within larger waves, all following an underlying. If aging follows fractal time patterns, it could redefine how we approach longevity. Current anti-aging strategies focus on slowing down the linear progression of aging, but a fractal-based approach suggests that interventions might be more effective if they align with natural biological cycles. Therapies such as intermittent fasting, circadian rhythm optimization, and hormesis, mild stress to trigger beneficial responses, may work by synchronizing with these fractal cycles, enhancing the body's natural repair mechanisms. A study on caloric restriction in mammals found that periods of nutrient deprivation followed by refeeding produced cyclic rejuvenation effects, supporting the idea of fractal-based longevity interventions. Addressing aging through fractal cycles is like tuning a musical instrument to play harmoniously with the natural rhythms of life. Despite the exciting potential of fractal time theory in aging, several challenges remain in fully understanding and applying this concept. Biological systems are highly complex, and while fractal patterns can be observed, proving causation is difficult. Additionally, current measurement tools may not be precise enough to capture the intricate self-similar cycles of aging across multiple scales. Ethical and practical concerns also arise in applying fractal-based anti-aging interventions, as not all aspects of aging can or should be manipulated. Current aging biomarkers, such as epigenetic clocks, have yet to incorporate fractal analysis techniques to improve accuracy and predictive power. Understanding fractal aging is like solving a puzzle with pieces that look similar but fit together in unexpectedly complex ways. Beyond aging, fractal time patterns are observed in various biological processes such as heart rhythms, brain waves, and hormonal cycles. These findings suggest that fractal structures may be a fundamental organizing principle in biology, guiding not only aging but also healing, adaptation, and growth. For example, wound healing follows fractal-like processes where new tissue growth mirrors the original structure. Research into sleep cycles has found that disturbances follow fractal patterns, providing insights into optimizing sleep for better health outcomes. Fractal processes in biology are like ripples spreading across a pond, Small disturbances create patterns that repeat in scale over time. Age diseases such as Alzheimer's, cardiovascular disease, and osteoporosis may arise when fractal aging cycles become disrupted or chaotic. If biological processes naturally follow fractal patterns, disruptions in these patterns could lead to accelerated aging and increased disease susceptibility. Scientists are investigating whether interventions that restore fractal balance, such as lifestyle changes, medications, or gene therapies, could prevent or slow down the progression of age conditions. Studies have shown that heart disease patients exhibit less fractal complexity in their heart rate variability, indicating a loss of healthy self-organizing patterns. Age diseases caused by fractal disruption are like a poorly maintained road. Small cracks can escalate into major breakdowns over time. Fractal time theory provides an exciting new lens through which to explore the mysteries of aging. By recognizing the cyclical, self-similar nature of biological processes, scientists may unlock novel strategies to promote longevity, health, and well-being. While challenges remain, the potential applications in medicine, wellness, and even philosophical understandings of time and life are profound. As technology advances, fractal analysis may become a cornerstone of aging research, offering personalized approaches to aging that align with the natural rhythms of life. Wearable devices that track physiological signals could soon use fractal algorithms to provide real-time insights into biological aging. Fractal time theory offers a roadmap to aging, revealing hidden patterns that can guide us toward a healthier future.